All right, Secret Japan. I believe that we are live here, and this is Jesse Stanzel. Actually coming to you from my place today. The last few webinars, Derek and I have been at his place in the same room, but today I am live here from my kind of kitchen slash living room, and just excited. Really excited to be on this morning. I know it's this evening in Tokyo, so hello all our agents over in Japan. I know there's some dialing in from Australia as well. And I believe even here in North America, we have some people that have joined us this morning. So I'm excited. I'm actually super excited because I'm jumping on a plane tomorrow and heading on my first stretch out to Vancouver to spend some time with the team there. And then on Wednesday, so in less than 1 week, I'm going to be on an airplane landing in Tokyo on July the 9th. So super excited. I've got my schedule is already filling up, and I'm going to be connecting with a lot of people, and really just excited to be coming over there, of course, for the big pre-launch on July the 19th. And we're going to go through some of the stuff today about the events and what's happening. We're excited. There's a lot of excitement going on inside of Secret right now. We've barely slept. There's so many people here in Canada and Winnipeg and everywhere running right now, helping their team rank advance and get promoted, get paid, and there's a lot of things that are exciting. So I want to go through a few things. I know there may be some guests on the webinar this morning. We're going to keep it to a short webinar as we've got, like I said, a lot of stuff going on, and we're just going to connect with you today. We're going to talk about keeping some things simple, and really more importantly, talking about maximizing the events, using the event system to your advantage. And I'm going to share with you my story here and how that sort of helped me. It was a big event. And, I'm really excited. We're going to have our Blue Diamond agent, $500,000 ring earner, of course, our servant leader, Mr. Derek Gilson. He's going to be joining us here shortly. And, we're just excited. So thank you for joining us this morning. And I'm going to go through a little bit. But just before I get into my story, I want to remind you there's a box there at the very bottom for you guys to put in your live questions for us. At the very end, we're going to do a live Q&A. I will be actually checking on the questions myself here. I'll be pulling them up on my computer. And we want to hear from you guys. We want to hear some questions from you. We want to be able to help out and serve the best we can. Even though we're not physically over there right now, we want to help you guys out. So please type in your questions sooner than later so we can get those answered for you as we go through the webinar here this morning. So I'm going to get into it. It's 7:30 in the morning here. I'm excited. I have not had my coffee yet, but that's okay because I'm pretty fired up. And how I got introduced to this whole thing is really just crazy. It's been about 3.5 years, my journey. And I'm not someone that came from a skincare background. No experience building distribution networks or inside of the home-based business profession. I'm working out on the oil rigs in Alberta when I got a phone call from Mr. Derek Gilson to watch a website link. And I watched it reluctantly because he called me for 3 days in a row. And, he wouldn't tell me what it was about. He just said, I care about you as a brother. You got to watch this link. So, to make the long story short, the salt and oil scrub, I saw this product on the link. And I actually had purchased that product in a mall kiosk about 3 months before before he called me. So I was actually using one of the Secret products, believe it or not. It's kind of crazy, but that's how everything sort of got started. And I asked Derek on the phone, I called him, what's the deal? Shared with me that he was one of the first to pioneer this opportunity in Canada. And he also shared with me that I could get the same product for about 60% cheaper. So I thought, well, that's a no-brainer. I might as well save some money. So of course, we all love the Secret products. I got my hand cream here. Now I use a lot of the products obviously on a daily basis, but I basically, it took about 4 or 5 months, and then that's when I went down to a big event. And this was back in January of 2012 is when I signed up. It was really June of 2012 when I got started, because I went down to Phoenix to our head office, got an opportunity to get around our CEO. Excuse me, it's dry in here today. Get around our CEO, and I just really connected with the leadership. I met the family, and I want to share this with you guys. Just take a minute here, a little bit, because we're talking about the events today. It wasn't because a lot of people go to events. Hey, welcome, Derek.
Hey,
A lot of people they go to the big events and they think it's all about the hype and the money and all this stuff. And I always been sharing with people that, yeah, I saw a lot of success and I was a lot of people crossing the stage, and I was thinking, well, hey, if they can do it, why can't I do it? So my belief level was raised, but more importantly, it's what I felt when I was down there. I met the CEO. I felt the heartbeat of the company. I saw their vision. I saw how many people they want to help and serve, and that's really what I got excited about. And I came back from that event really unstoppable in 2012 in June, and I just started throwing mud and salt and even the occasional hand cream on pretty much everyone that I met, and we plugged into a system and we started to learn and grow. But we really just started learning as we were earning, and I got excited. And it's been 3 years that I've been job free and working from home, and it's not even the fact that I get to jump on a plane. That's exciting. I would have never thought I was going to Japan to meet you guys, share this with you in this amazing vehicle. But it's the hundreds, if not thousands, of people we've helped now make just an extra $300 a month or an extra $500 a month, because that $500 a month changes people's lives. Some people making $1,000 a month, but there's even 3 families that we've been able to help earn over $100,000 in a 12-month period with this amazing vehicle. And at the end of the day, we're just getting started, and that's kind of my journey. So with no experience whatsoever, and because of these amazing products, because of phenomenal leadership that you're going to hear from here, even on this webinar, and the system itself, we've been able to have some great success, and excited to help more people. As I know, Derek, as well, you've got an amazing heart, and you just really want to serve the team, as you were out even late last night, helping people till the wee hours of the morning. And that's just really what we're doing here in Secret. So it's exciting. I'm certainly excited. So thanks for joining us, Derek. I was just sharing my story with everyone and kind of letting them know how it was really the big event that you, of course, encouraged me so much to go down to. And you said, you got to get down to the big event and get around the leadership and get around the top earners and the ones that were having the success, and get around the heartbeat of the company, which was Isaac and Betty, and just meeting everybody and connecting with them. That's really what solidified, I think, me for even still being here today. I attest a lot of that to Phoenix 2012 in June. That why I'm definitely still here inside of this amazing vehicle and amazing community of Secret.
Absolutely, and it's great to be on this webinar. And thank you, Jesse, for leading the webinar here today. Really excited for all of you. Konnichiwa to all of you that have joined this webinar here today. I'm just really excited as well, of course, to be coming out to Japan. I know, Jesse, you're on your way to Japan as early as next week. Yep. So we're gonna be there before you know it. We're our planes are booked. We're ready to head out to Japan. So if we're coming all the way out to Japan, that means that you can come out to these events. So we're excited for all of you, and that is a lot of how the success that we've had is. For all the guests that are watching right now, you may not know all the details to what Secret is all about, but here's what I can tell you. There's leaders coming from all over the world, from Canada, from Australia, from Korea, from places that I don't even know, that are coming to Japan for this event, for this amazing pre-launch event. In fact, my sponsor is already out there right now, Josh Denny, and Jesse Stanzel. I know that you're actually going to be staying at Josh and Cindy Denny's place when you first get to Japan. So Jesse's got a little bit of a head start. He's going to be out there before I do. I'm arriving on July the 14th and staying to the 21st, which is great news. But I'll be out there again because I know that there's going to be 3 of us leaders from the organization that's going to be out there. I know that we've got Mel Casapo, who's going to be out there. In fact, I've got leaders from our ASL community, from the deaf community, that are going to be out there as well. So there's going to be a good group of us. So It's going to be great times. But for those who don't know my story, I've been in this profession now for 11 years, working from home. And about 3.5 years ago, I got introduced to Secret. And as a guy, hearing about it over the phone, I wasn't exactly all that open to Secret until I actually tried the products out. When I tried the products out, I could see that these were products that both men and women could enjoy, that they could see instant results. And that's what's been so phenomenal about Secret, is that people see results right away. It's not a product that we have to be all on hype and say, you know, these products are going to give results over time. They actually really do sell themselves. So I saw the opportunity 3.5 years ago with Secret. I am not a skincare expert by any means, but when I tried the products out, I was amazed by it. And this event system, this event that's coming up on July the 19th, I want to tie it into, you know, what happened for me and what can happen for you. You know, why Secret Japan, and why you? You see, why Secret? You're gonna know more about it at the big event on July the 19th, Sunday, July the 19th. I know that many of you are going to get the opportunity to meet with us, and we'll be able to meet with you before July the 19th. And then, of course, why you? Well, the reason why is because, you know, maybe you're watching this webinar because you want to be able to have more finances come in. Maybe you're at a job right now that maybe you don't love, you're not passionate about. Maybe you just want to be able to take more vacations. Maybe you want to be able to, maybe you want to do what we love to do. We love to travel more. And so 3.5 years ago, I got this opportunity presented to me up here in Canada, and no one else was doing it. You see, it was I was about the opportunity. But when I got the opportunity to go to my very first event, which was actually down in the States, the United States of America, you see, in Japan, you don't have to go to another country. As a Canadian, I went down to America to take a look at Secret and understand more about the vision of where this company was going. And so I went down in January of 2012. You got the opportunity to meet with Isaac Ben-Shabbat. I got a chance to meet with the leadership. And I too caught their heart. I caught the vision of where this company was going. And because of that one event, I went back home and I was like on fire. It literally went from my head, it went to my heart. I started sharing Secret with everyone. And I was able to attract amazing people like Jesse Stanzel. And within 7 months of doing these demonstrations, of working with the leaders in the company and working with new leaders that were coming in, we were able to make over $100,000 within our first 7 months with Secret. So for all the guests that are out there, we want to let you know that there'll be people in Japan that are going to make a 6-figure income. They're going to make $1 million plus a month. And we don't know if it's you that's going to lead us to those people. We don't know who you know. We don't know where you're at right now in life. But what we do know is that you're on this webinar right now to see an opportunity, to see more about these two crazy guys that are passionate about Secret, to see a little bit more about who they are. And, you know, that's why we're coming to Japan. We're coming to Japan to really just share the vision, to share more about our journey, about our story, but more importantly, to get around the leadership that's already forming in Japan. You see, there's already people in Japan that are having great success with Secret. In fact, there's already a diamond agent literally within the first month of Secret Japan. So it's truly amazing. So I just wanted to jump in here. I'm literally jumping on conference calls I hear this morning, getting ready to head out myself. But just for those that don't know, again, July the 14th to the 21st, I will be there in Japan. I know, Jesse, you're coming out there, I think, as early as, I believe, the 9th that you'll be out there. And I know that Mel is going to be there to the end of the month. I've got other leaders that are going to be there into the end of the month. But you can be sure that we are going to be out there more frequently And I look forward to connecting with many of you. If you don't have my phone number, I can give that to you right now. Please don't hesitate to reach out. I guess it doesn't matter if this is live or not, but if you want to get a hold of me here today, or if you want to get a hold of me on Skype, on FaceTime, video FaceTime, we can set up the call. But my number is 204-952-0191. Now, of course, you got to put the country code before that. But again, that's 204-952-0191. I'd love to be able to connect with more of the leaders that are out there in Japan. I know that there's many of you, and that we're just getting started here with Secret. So with Jesse, I'm going to turn it back over to you here today. I've literally got a lot of people getting registered for our fall event here in North America for our Ignite conference in September. And I know that for those in Japan, you're more than welcome to come to our international event. You'll be hearing more about it when we're out there. And don't forget that even though you live in Japan, that you can build a business right here in North America. Get connected with us, and we'll show you how you can do that. So with that, Jesse, I'll let you wrap up today's call. And I look very forward to seeing many of you. Take care. God bless. We'll see you all at the big event.
Awesome. Thank you, Derek. Appreciate your time this morning. I'm just going to go through a little bit of the events here of what's happening, guys. We wanted to keep this one short today. I wanted to remind you that if you have some questions for us, please type them in the Q&A box as I'm checking here to see that if you have any, questions for us. If you want to, talk to us, let us know what you need. I will also give you my phone number as well because if you haven't added me on WhatsApp yet, that's how I'm going to be communicating a fair bit while I'm down there in Japan. And I'm excited about that. So my phone number, of course, country code is 1. Area code is 204-430-6245. That's 430-6245. And, of course, you can always get me on Facebook in the inbox there. And, of course, you can send me a message and we can connect on WhatsApp. I just wanted to share with you that right now, people in Japan are in activity, and they're building into the events, and especially to the big event that's coming up on the 19th. There's some events leading up to that I wanted to just touch on really quickly. I'm going to pull up the schedule right now. Red Diamond Agent, 7-figure income earner, just an amazing servant leader, Joshua Denny and his family. They're actually in Japan right now. And they're doing events. They're going across the country, and there's a lot of events happening. I know that I've posted the flyer in our group for Secret Japan launch, so they're up there. I just wanted to touch on a couple of them right away here for you to let you know, one in your area, or if you're close by, or if you have guests or anyone that you want to plug into these events. This is certainly someone that you want to connect with. He certainly knows what he's doing. He's made millions of dollars inside of this profession. He's helped over 60 families, as far as I know, probably even more, make a 6-figure income inside of the Secret community. And for me, I'm so excited when I land. I'm coming to see Josh and Cindy. I'm going to be spending some time with them. So anytime that I can get around leaders such as Josh Denny and Cindy, just an amazing couple. I'm gonna spend time with them because I want to learn. I want to grow myself. I'm new to this journey, and I'm trying to get better as well, so I can help my team grow. So getting around Josh, you guys, there's a schedule here. He's got some events that are coming up in the next week. Really, he's doing a whole bunch of different events. So I'm gonna post a flyer for you guys in our group, in the Secret Japan launch group. Some of these addresses they're on here. I don't think I can pronounce them properly. So it probably would make more sense for me, and it would be easier for you guys to post this speaking tour schedule in the group for you guys. But here's all I know is that you want to get mud on people right now. You want to get these people connected to the events that Josh is speaking at, and we're going to be building into the big event on July 19th in Tokyo, where everyone's going to come together, and it's going to be an amazing event. You guys are going to see some success stories, but more importantly, you're going to hear from the heart of the company, and you're going to catch the vision of what's going to happen in Japan, and you're going to hear about what's already happening in other countries. And it's amazing because you guys are at the ground floor and at the first, and you have an opportunity and truly are blessed to have seen this already and to plug into an event where you're going to get around some great people. And all I know is when I got started, I was so new to this. I just introduced myself to everybody. I just wanted to know and connect and really just ask questions so that I could learn and grow. And my belief system really was just risen like through the roof because of going down to a big event. So I'm really excited to be coming over to Japan. I know that you get some incredible training at the events, stuff that I'd never heard, philosophies that I didn't know about, disciplines that I had never really had before in my life. At the big event, I got to see these people and how they lived their daily method of operation and what they were doing on a daily basis to help as many people as they're helping, and to really have the success that they were having and that they wanted to achieve. I got excited about that. The stuff that I saw that I could implement in my daily basis. I got really fired up. So I'm just gonna, I could keep talking, and it's so difficult to share the passion and share the excitement, over a webinar, and to really try and explain to you how you're going to feel when you're there. I can't recreate that. It's something that I was told that, you can never recreate the big events. It's not something you can duplicate or replicate. One of my mentors, Timothy Herr, who's master distributor inside a secret 7-figure income earner, and he said that it's something that can't be duplicated or replicated. You have to be there to experience it, and that's why it's so important to make sure that you've got your ticket already on the 19th of July for that big event, and also that you're getting as many people there as you possibly can to come with you to experience that same feeling. And I'm excited about that. So I'm just going to check here, guys. I'm going to have a look and see what we got going on for questions. I know it's been just under half an hour right now, so we wanted to keep it to a good half an hour webinar this morning, as we both got lots to do. As you know, Derek's already jumping on other calls. I've got lots to do, appointments today. I've got stuff. As you know, I'm jumping on a plane tomorrow, and I'm really excited. I was showing everybody there. I went to the bank yesterday and we picked up some yen. So I'm pretty pumped. I got a whole bunch of yen here. I'm gonna take some photos. I've never purchased Japanese yen before, so lots of new things, lots of new adventures. So I'm just going to check here, guys, if you've got any questions for us this morning. So I believe I've got one coming in here. Let me just see what this question is. Appreciate you entering in your questions. So this one here, most people that I talk to are saying our products are expensive, even when they've tried it and they liked it. How do I answer those reactions? That's a great question. I know when I first got started, I had actually bought the products in the malls as well. And when I paid for the products in the malls, in the retail kiosk model, they were really expensive. I've talked to numerous people. Even my mom here had bought the products in the mall, and she paid full retail for them. But as a secret agent, that we now get these products at wholesale price. So I can share an example for you. I mean, in Canadian dollars, my mom spent $80 Canadian on a nail care kit that we as secret agents can get for $23. So you can see the dramatic, just the difference there in price is incredible. So as an agent, we get the products at the lowest wholesale price, and that's in itself. Even as a customer, you're still getting an amazing savings when it comes to these amazing products. Now, the other thing that I know is that we have top quality products. I mean, you guys, if you're on here that have experienced the products, if you're guests on this webinar today and you have not experienced the products yet, you need to try them. You know, I spoke to numerous people yesterday on the phone that were experiencing our masks, and their hands were soft. I mean, there was no denying it. They love the products. They were saying wow on the phone to me. They were sitting with agents that were doing demos. They were blown away. Every time I talk to people, they're blown away. And then they can't believe it that instead of paying that full retail price, they're able to actually get the products at like 60% discount. In some cases, even more when you're bundling the products. It's crazy. So, you know, that's how I, you know, create the value when I'm sharing this with people, is that people no longer have to pay that full price, you know, in the mall. They now get to have an opportunity to be able to spend like up to 60% cheaper and get an incredible value and get the exact same top quality product. So that's basically how I would answer that to people, is that, I mean, they're getting an amazing product that they don't have to pay retail for anymore. We now get to give it to them at such a much less price, which I believe is just a phenomenal model that we get to experience. It's incredible. Great question. You know, I'm going to just go back here. We're checking if we've got some more. Okay, we got a couple more coming in here. Let's just have a look here. Great question. It's asking here, what package should I promote to new agents, and what package did you start with when you first joined, Jess? Great question. I'm not sure who asked that, but that's an awesome question. Let me just get back to my screen here. Here we go. So when I got started, or I'll share with you what I did first. I mean, I was in the middle of nowhere in the bush, somewhat drilling for oil when I got started. Now, back then, 3.5 years ago, I had no idea what I was getting started into. I didn't know, but all I know is that I wasn't a skincare expert, so I needed products to be able to demonstrate to people. We have such a demonstratable skincare line that when you put the products on someone's skin, you know, even the hand cream, like, people love how the hand cream feels. It's amazing, like the reactions I get. So we know we have wow factor products. So we need to be able to have products, because, you know, if I came up to you, and by the way, I've got this Building Your Network Marketing Business here by Jim Rohn. If I was to wipe this CD on your face, or the brochure on your face, and ask you how your wrinkle felt, or did your wrinkle diminish, I mean, people would think I was crazy. I mean, if they don't already think I'm a little bit, you know, a little fired up, they would have really thought I was crazy. You know, this oil rig guy is trying to tell me about the skincare thing, and he's wiping brochures on my face. You know, we need products to demonstrate to our people. It just makes sense. You know, you guys in Japan, I mean, I'm excited to come there. I used to own a sushi restaurant here in the city. And I'll use this analogy. It's like, listen, if I had to open up my sushi restaurant and I had this really top-notch menu, and then I had customers come into my restaurant and they tried to order, you know, the salmon sashimi, or you know, whatever they were ordering, the tuna, or different, you know, different fish, and I didn't have any. I had to go, but I got to go jump on a plane and fly out to Vancouver, the ocean, and get some fish and hang on a second. Man, I would have gone out of business like in the first day. So, you know, when we're getting involved in a skincare business, we need to invest in skincare products. So when I got started at the time, there was 3 packages. I got started with the middle one, the premium. But like, I think it was within a week, maybe it was within 2 weeks, I then realized I needed all the products. So I upgraded instantly to, at the time, the special agent package. So I needed to get everything that I possibly could. I wanted that green line. It's such an amazing product, the top quality age defying line. So I got all the products very quickly. So when I'm sitting down with people and telling them what package there are, now here's what I tell them. Right now we have, you know, in Japan, there's the 2 packages. So you want to get whatever package is best fitting for you. The best way to get started, it's not the only way to get started, but the best way to get started is with as many products as you possibly can get. Now, obviously, if you get started with the package, you can always upgrade to the bigger package, of course. But the best way to get started that I tell people is with all the products, as many products as you can, because it sets you up the best way for massive success right out of the gate. You know, you got all the products. it unlocks everything in the compensation plan getting started. So that's how I would answer that to people, is I would tell them the best way to get started is with all the products, but it's not the only way. So obviously there's ways that we can get you started with the lower package. We can help you start building your list right away, and we can get in front of your contacts and help you upgrade, make some money so that you can upgrade to get all the products. So I hope that answers your question. I hope that made sense. I'm just going to go back on here. We're going to have a look and see if we've got some more questions. Great questions, guys, by the way. We'll just have a look here. Okay. Hey, lots of people typing in, thank you for doing the trainings, and a couple other thank you. No problem, guys. We're here to serve, and we obviously want to make sure that we're delivering value to all of you over in Japan, even though we're not there. and at the end of the day, it's about helping and growing everyone. Developing people into the leaders that you guys are becoming, and it's exciting to see the growth. And I'm super excited to be coming over there. To be very honest, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I know it's going to be a new experience, obviously. So let's just have any more questions. All right. All right, I don't see any more coming in here. So it's been about 30 minutes, just a little bit over. So if there's any more questions or anything you guys need to add, obviously it's 8 in the morning here. I know it's getting late in Japan, but you can connect and reach out to me on Facebook if there's anything you want me to address or anything as well. I know that both Derek and I will be running around a lot today, a lot of different appointments and on phone calls. But we will definitely be here to help and answer any questions. And I just got another question coming in. Pardon me. Very dry in here today. Is this webinar just for, or will there be more? That's a great question. We've been doing them actually for the last 3 weeks. And our goal is obviously that we're delivering value, and you guys are getting a lot out of it. All the replays are up on mylifeadream.com. We always post the replay up in the group. And if you're not in the Secret Japan Launch group yet, please inbox myself, Jesse Stanzel, on Facebook, and I can add you to the group. And that's where we just stay in communication. We want to be connected to you guys as best we can, and that's where we do that right now. So just let me know. Yes, we're going to continue. Doing now. Obviously, we're going to be physically in Japan, and I know that Derek and myself we're doing a webinar live from Japan for our North American team when we're over there. But we definitely been doing these webinars once a week, and we want your feedback. Let us know if we are bringing value to the community there in Japan. And I believe that our goal is. It might not be both of us all the time. It might just be myself, or maybe just Derek, depending on our travel schedules and where we're at. But yes, we plan on definitely staying and helping you guys through this platform of the webinars for sure. So thank you for that question. I'm just gonna check one more here, refresh one more time. All right. I don't see any more questions, guys. So, I'm excited. I appreciate you guys all jumping on this morning and this evening. Obviously, in Japan, 9:30 p.m. It was Tokyo time when we started. So, we appreciate you taking time jumping on. I'm excited. I know that, everyone that's already registered for the big event, I know that you're excited. And I know that it will change your life. I just know because it's happened to so many of us over here that have attended the big events in North America, and even the events that have happened in Australia. I know we've got some Australia family on today, so welcome and hello to my Australia family. Just it's sometimes I know that it's a sacrifice for you guys to make it to these events, and maybe whether it be from your job or your children or just with time, maybe even financially, it's a sacrifice to get there and buy the ticket. But I know that it's going to be worth it for you in the end, because what you're going to learn there and the vision that you're going to get will catapult your business 6 months to a year in advance by attending a big event and getting around the leadership and really just catching the vision of what's going to happen inside of Japan. It's going to be very exciting. So it's going to be well worth it, for all of you guys. And I appreciate your time. Thank you for jumping on to our webinar today. We appreciate you all. Look forward to seeing and connecting with you soon, as I'm going to be on a plane, and actually this time next week I will be in Tokyo. So I'm pretty pumped, guys. So God bless. Take care. Thank you for jumping on today, and we will see you guys again real soon.